Wide area network, remote control on WAN. Local area network server connect with client to do the remote control. Wide area network WAN server connect with WAN client. We cannot connect the WAN with the LAN. So it is very important for this machine is to deliver to Tainan. It's very far distance away. We cannot use the LAN server connect with the LAN client. We must have to use WAN server connect with WAN client. This is a Win7 60-bit computer. This is the first time we break through the 32-bit into 64 bits computer. You have seen a bigger scenery in the screen. The fan, the window, and the more specific on the screen. Because in this computer, the CPU is i7 with a 3D graphic acceleration card with the video buffer 2 GB. For automatic factory, more action, more structure, more thing. If the video RAM is not enough, we cannot let a 3D simulation in real time, or even cannot run on this kind of facility of computer. We struggle a lot to break through 32 bits computer into 64 bits computer. This is the first time we get this achievement. The key point is how to open a wide area network. We'll say thereafter how to open a WAN on Win7 60-bit computer. We have to go into the control station, and here inspect the web status and the job. The status of the web net at the beginning of open the computer is local area network only. So we have to use connection to the web root. This function, as pressed, you can see a WAN connections button in here. So we press the button and the connection the line. The username and the password. The people in Taiwan Republic of China can ask Zhonghua Telecom to get the user's name and the password for the server. So we have 8471 8216 8 highnet.net. The password is 2. Then connect. You will see on the screen one WAN connection be created in here. But we have to emphasize there is a small difference between Win7 and Windows SP. In Win7, the WAN connected, we can see in detail. You say this is a WAN connection. The IP version 4 address is 118.166.193.198. The net bias over TCP/IP accurate. Yes. Okay, the WAN is ready. But in Win7, the LAN has to be closed. Otherwise, our system open server always open the LAN server instead of the WAN server. So we have to close the local area network. How to do it? Just press the button here and press content and press TCP/IP version 4 and press the content in the inside. And here is the advanced button. And here is the WINS, WINS. Net bias setting, we have to stop net bias over TCP/IP. So press this button, choose this button. Make sure. Okay. Cross. So right now, the LAN is closed, the WAN is open. We go back to our system. Remote control. We use this function, use open server. Then the system is working. You see in more detail, server open or not. Server connected, host the IP address 118.166.193.198. So this is a WAN address, WAN IP address for worldwide connection. Okay, then we pass this WAN IP address to the long distance away Thailand's engineer to ask them on their screen, on their control panel, just like the one you have seen on the screen. Use open client function and type the WAN IP address. We just use open server opened in Taiwan, and he will connect it, and then doing remote control. Whenever the tenant's physical machine pressed any input button, it will translate immediately in real time to Taiwan, our server console. And in the server, we press any output of I/O, then it will pass by means of optical cable to Tainan to control the physical machine. And then the motion as well. Whenever we move the 6-axis running, the encoder report will report from the Tainan's physical model and passed to Taiwan immediately. And we can display here, and the dynamic picture moving on the screen in real time. This is the Industry 4.0 3D simulations main goal. The reason why we use 64 bits computer to run the factory automation. You can see on the screen, this one is not big enough, but in Windows SP, we have to remove the fan, remove the window, and remove the fixture. Otherwise, the graphic will explode. We cannot run on the Windows SP because there is no 3D acceleration card in that we just demonstrations machine. So in here we have 2 GB video buffer. You can see the drawing on the screen. We can do whatever easily, smoothly, quite happy. For some factories, suppose the PLC with 500 input-output points to control the piston doing automations, or too many axes moved by motion control car. We need a very big thin structure. So we have used 64-bit computer. For 32-bit computer, the display video buffer, the maximum is 4 GB. But for 64-bit computer, we can expand the video buffer to 8 GB, or 12 GB, or 16 GB. So we can run a very, very big structure of the machine. Very, very complicated usage. That's the reason why we struggle a lot to break through into 64 bits computer. Use Windows 7. By the way, I have to say, our system is written by Visual C++, which can run in Windows XP 32 bits computer, can run in Windows 7 32 bits or 64 bits computer, and run in 32 bits or 64 bits Windows 8. So this is a big day for this system on these demonstrations to show you the system running in Windows 7 68 bits computer. I will show you something more about the WAN. The first is IP configure O/O. You can see the local area network. The IP version 4 address is 196.168.1.103. The net bias over TCP/IP is stop usage. The WAN connection IPv4 address is 118.166.193.198. The net bias over TCP/IP is actuated. It's working. The second I want to demonstrate is trace route. Suppose we want to trace route of www.youtube.com. You can see the route from our HiNet to connect to YouTube. How many steps it will go through. Tracing finished. 6 steps. So we know the YouTube's IP address is 172.217.160.110. We're doing another one. Trace route www.youcould.com. It's in Chinese manner, so it must be more than 6 steps. From HiNet to go through right now 12 steps already. And tracing finished. The totally is 15 steps. The Euclid IP address is 47.91.203.234. We can use traceroute to find out any www's website's IP address. So we're waiting for a big job can late this 64-bit computer with the bigger video RAM buffer can be used running on the factory automizations in the near future.